So, can Kamen Rider be good with a female lead? Well, apparently it can when it's a makeup commercial. With what seems like a large budget to film a mini-movie, CGI up the wazoo, and Kamen Rider royalty poking its head into this too, Kate, that Japanese makeup brand, has partnered up with Kamen Rider for this very unusual approach to advertising the show. Or is it just for the product? Having Kamen Rider Ainz, the first of her kind, as she's the first ever Kamen Rider female protag, present lipstick, which sounds crazy. And that's cause it is. I almost didn't make a video on this for the longest time till I remembered this fact. Kamen Rider is a very male-dominated show, as everyone loves to tell me, thank you guys. Usually targeted towards males and kids, because even though it's a kids show, it's only for males. Noted, guys. Thank you. Thank you. However, with this being a very female Kamen Rider, and the ad being very much targeted to young women and up, and those who use makeup, talking about beauty standard and what it takes to henshin into your best self, it does lead to a very important question. What is the target demographic here? Is it for a different audience than usual? Is Kamen Rider changing to be more varied? Is Ainz only for the remix or more? Then why place her in a movie series that is ending with her just introducing herself and then bring out a huge ad campaign using Kamen Rider as its center? And you say I'm crazy. Well, I am a little bit. I have more questions. Is it just that Kamen Rider is now for everyone? Or just that Kamen Rider and Toku has a large fan base and is so integrated into life in Japan that this does make sense for them as a country to implement this in? But Kamen Rider, again, isn't a female brand as everyone is saying. Again, thank you. So don't mind me when I'm a little confused when this is suddenly so female-focused. It's like Whiplash. Like, I'm told not to enjoy it. It's not for females. And yet here we are. And you can't say this isn't Toei or Kamen Rider. There's the logo. There's Ichigo. Suck it. Along with the brand, along with the lipstick, and along with the female representing it all. Ah, what a day. But I have noticed all comments have been turned off for the main movie and for the ad, and I'm curious as to why. Did Kamen Rider fans really dislike this Kamen Rider ad? And the general public, what did they think? So I did what any responsible adult would do. I went to social media to hear people's opinions. Online. What a day. And this is what I found. A huge varied of responses from receptive fans of Rider, female mostly, and others hating its existence, which, I mean, understandably, their very manly brand is now wearing lipstick. Oh! So these are the comments I kind of picked up.
Toei, finally, huh? A collab with products from a female perspective. I've been waiting forever for something like this, so I'd be thrilled if there are more to come.
Another one says,
Kamen Rider can now challenge things like this too, huh? That's a good thing.
Another one said,
Are you a genius or what? I'm definitely buying it. Thank you.
And the final one I'm going to mention on the good side is
a collaboration that overlaps transformation with makeup, stirring the soul. I see the image of a hero for a new era.
That comment I like. I like that comment. But then obviously we had the others, which was like, what the fuck is this? And I get it. It's very confusing for the general fans of Kamen Rider. But let's hear these comments out.
To be honest, I don't need female riders or whatever. They just get in the way somehow.
Thanks, I guess. Okay, moving on.
Please just stop with this world where you can become Kamen Riders through connections.
I'm sure they're talking about the actors, but there are some actors who have connections up the wazoo too, that keep coming back. And there are Kamen Riders, if you think about the show, that come through with sacrifices. Which would you prefer, I guess? This is in fact reference to the fact that she is the daughter of the Ichigo actor, which is fair enough. I mean, there's Nepo babies everywhere. Not that it's a good thing, but I'm just saying they're a lot more common than you think. But also, question to you, the person who made this comment, did you have any issues with the fact that Ichigo's son has also had loads of work, maybe because he is Ichigo's son? Did you have issues when he was the Ichigo replacement in the Revice movie? Did you have issues when he got his own show? The Wingman Show. The live-action Wingman Show that came out like a year or two ago. Did you have issues with that? If you didn't have issues with that, then you can't have issues with her having a show here. Think about it. Yikes. What I did hear, though, throughout all of these comments, is a very positive overall response. And lots of female fans coming out to announce their surprise and also excitement for the representation, as well as interest in buying the lipstick. So mostly I would say that this, whatever this was, is hugely successful. But I, as a Kamen Rider and Toku fan, still ask why? Why, Kate? Why? Why Toei? Why Kamen Rider? So many questions. But on to the actual product that they're representing. So it's Lip Monster X Kamen Rider. And the handle is strong, beautiful, Henshin. For all heroes of all ages, just keep that in mind. For heroes, it's not male or masculine. For heroes of all ages, the real enemy lies within themselves. Lack of confidence, unrelating anxiety, unfulfilled feelings. God, this got like... Is this a mirror? God damn. Read me like a book. But Lip Monster helps you face, accept, and overcome. God, this really is my therapy session. What the heck? This is the henshin to your true self. The battle to transform into your one and only self begins. I mean, I am hooked and ready, but feeling a little bit like a therapy session's just concluded, so let's move on. But the actual movie itself, the mini movie with the CGI up the wazoo, like, let's just look at that specifically. So it's a Kate original short movie. It's like 10 to 20 minutes long, and it's called HENSHIN THE FIRST. It's directed by Kentaro Hagiwara. And I'm just gonna say it, it's beautiful. Like, no matter what I say in this video, the video is beautiful. It truly is a masterful thing just to look at it. The monster, the actual lip monster is incredible. The angles, the zoom-ins, we'll watch it through, like, the reaction I did with the others, but just be surprised. Like, it's very beautiful. I know that, like, I guess all, car commercials, makeup commercials, I don't know what other commercials, but they have a lot of money in that, so just keep that in mind. But it's an introduction to the brand, to the lipstick, and to Kamen Rider Eins. So let's get into it. Oh, I hate the extra hands, but yeah.
Oh man, I hate that boob armor though.
Lip Monster.
The fact that it's just Kamen Rider, like the actual Kamen Rider logo just there, and you're like, oh, okay. It's all about this girl. Since childhood, she has been wishing to be stronger and more beautiful than anyone else. You see her getting bloodied from fights, from fighting, and she constantly has this desire to be beautiful, comparing herself to others. This is like fully connected.
Oh yeah, I forgot she's in Germany. That's why she's Kamen Rider Eins, because German.
I missed that.
Is that why?
Ichigo, Eins, yeah. Is that blood?
It's like lipstick.
Okay.
She's trying to be king of the pirates, but if the pirates was being
Strong and beautiful.
It's so interesting because the whole point of this is to go against greed, is to go against sin. But she's literally being so destructive for the sin.
Like, this does not present a good look of her right now. Jesus! I think she needs a therapist, Stan!
It's so interesting because she comes off so cutesy in the Girls Remix, but they've completely changed everything. And now she's like bashing her head against...
Edgy.
Yeah, she's edgy. However, her greed is considered sinful, weak, and ugly. And I mean, yes, if it takes you to this point in time and this point in your life where you're literally bashing walls and getting to this point, maybe it is. But it's a weird one.
So she's locking away all her makeup and all her strength because she believes to be strong and she believes to be beautiful, to be a sin. And then I imagine by the end of this, she's going to be like, actually, it's not sinful to be strong. It's good. And this makeup helps me be it. But anyway, moving on.
What I'm confused is, why does she think this way?
Is that like the traditional Japanese, like the what it means to be a woman that we were talking about earlier, possibly, Joel.
Yeah, makeup is.
Oh, that's fair.
Makeup
I
is
see
a
what you mean,
weird.
Kezza. Like just the whole manners
Yeah.
thing of like
I
being
don't know.
conforming.
But
I've
the
been
issue
asking
is
Joel
makeup
this all
has like
day.
a long-standing tradition in Japan. Makeup is like really socially acceptable there for a very, very, very long time. Like geishas, and even back to like 782 to around about like 1100.
But what I'm getting right now is she's just like, I want these things so badly, and because I want these things, that makes me greedy. Which, you know, is not correct, but...
What I was going to say is, like, modern day makeup versus traditionalist makeup is very, very different, because, like, the idea of, like, idol makeup and kawaii makeup and, like, cutesy makeup is very traditionalized and very widespread in Japan. But the idea to, like, go against that is not to wear no makeup, it's to wear shit tons and become a gyaru.
Yeah, but it feels like she's doing the opposite. She's going away from it completely. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it something to do with being traditional then? But I'm just gonna press play.
Yeah, this just looks so cinematic. Like there's halation on those bulbs.
That's a weird.
Like, looks straight out of a movie.
But the lipstick she keeps? Eh? Cast aside her selfish desire. No more makeup for me, I guess.
I don't.
Well, it's not good anyway, so put it in your pocket.
It's
Or
expired.
so she told herself.
If
She
you leave
kept
it.
the lipstick just as a reminder.
Ah, but desires can't be cast away. A woman always has desire that they
This
can't
is so
throw
much
away.
weird with the subs. I'm gonna tell you guys that so much, like, right now.
Anyway, all of this pain and all of this ugliness and all of this greed and sin is locked away in the depths of her heart. Or literally in a box in the middle of the garden, and she still keeps the lipstick, which I don't understand, but oh well. Like, she throws away the gi. Isn't it better to be a strong female than concentrate on beauty? There doesn't seem to be any forceful figure in this imagery to make her want to feel this way, and it feels like super unprovoked, but obviously this is like a meta creative film, so I won't question it, but it still feels kind of weird. Then an incident occurs that shakes her destiny, being picked up by a manager promising beauty. But she's trying to be an idol? Oh, it's just a man who's like complimenting her. It's like, did I ask? Ew!
Oh,
It's the
monster
crazy guy, yeah.
She's being recruited for idol stuff. That's right, it's shocker again.
Still, even though she threw that away earlier in the film, so still falling to temptation to be an idol, and anyway, she ends up getting caught and kidnapped by a monster, very a la Ichigo's story's origin, basically. It's so weird because it's so not connected to Toku, but so connected to Toku. It's literally replacing the first episode.
You know, he was kidnapped, whereas she willingly made this choice.
Was lured into her desires.
She decides that her pursuit of her own beauty and her own strength is something that she can't achieve by herself, and she thinks it's greed that is motivating her. Obviously, it wasn't. That's just her actual desires. So then she casts all that aside. Then this man, who is clearly this monster, tells her that he can make her strong and he can make her beautiful. And now she is being turned into an inhumanoid, augmented soldier, which I imagine is the Kamen Rider powers.
It just, for me, there's this weird taste in my mouth that they're replicating Ichigo's origins, right?
Yeah.
But for him, he was kidnapped by this thing. And for her, she was just led by her desire for anger and sin.
She needs
She's
to...
so sinful.
I think the idea of this, though, there's a thing in film called cutting time. I think the version of her we're seeing here and the version of that monster we're seeing here, I don't think those scenes happened right after each other. I think she probably met that guy. She just thought he was a normal guy, and then he probably kidnapped her.
Always watch out for red flags, everybody. Always trust your
Yes,
gut
we
instinct.
I feel like this was obviously made to be, again, a la very Ichigo story origin, because they get kidnapped, they get strapped to a machine, they get cybernetically enhanced, and then they escape. And that's where we end up here. Will she run from her desires or face them, it says. Well, she escapes, to say the least, and is chased by the lip monster.
She practiced breaking glass.
Oh, the trumpet as well? Oh, it's such a reminiscent moment.
Frightened by her own greed, she
This-
ran away.
This
Or, you know,
monster!
whatever the fuck this thing is.
Of course that's
Her
tentacle.
greed.
The tentacle imagery, why? Like, why is it so much? Like,
I'm
why
not
does it
saying
look
any
so
of this
good?
is normal, by the way.
Yeah, that boob armor is very
Okay.
specific, isn't it?
She got,
I don't
Oh.
like
she
it.
got a thing there. Cool cinematic shot.
Like, this is a makeup commercial.
This is absolutely
Ugh.
all
It's
Scarlett Johansson
champagne.
movie stuff.
I hate
This is her.
Like, I get it,
Why
it's
did
like
I
a
also
makeup
allow-
lips monster.
Now she is
She sees-
accepting her own greed.
She sees that she is strong and that she is beautiful, and this entire time it was not her greed chasing her. It was.
Lipstick.
The lack
And what
of
she
money
truly
that she was as a teenager.
I don't like this pose that she's in, though.
No, I hate
She
that.
had
pose.
this lippy.
This pose is so weird. I don't want to say demeaning, but it's very odd.
It's very
It's a strange
Evangelion.
pose.
Because obviously she's not in control. If she stood up and,
And then she
accepted
just
it at the
gets
same level.
gets the armor like that, and I'm like, okay.
But falls and is literally tempted into taking on the monster, which is the monster of the week, which is from a Toku fan sentiment. I'm confused. This is the monster of the week, right? But we're falling for their temptation? We would have failed an episode of Super Sentai at that point, right? Anyway, apparently when the lip monster regains its color, by the way, why is this so hyper detailed? Like, what the fuck? We don't get this much quality and detail in a Kamen Rider show, but we get it in a lipstick commercial? Like, what the heck?
So she gets the armor because now this is her true strength. This is her transformation, the lippy.
I hate it, but like...
She puts it on,
Sure.
finishing the transformation as she's literally, the rest of her
Ichigo's
body
there.
is the same.
And
And now
Grandpa's here.
Boom, she comes out of this, Kamen Rider arms.
See, like, it looks so good, but
The
I...
hair out of the suit.
Very
It is
Shin
indeed.
Ichigo.
There's some neat things in this, but it's also, this is a makeup commercial. So the makeup
Yeah.
commercial part makes it stupid.
As if Kamen Rider isn't stupid anyway.
I know, but...
This is for a commercial.
Anyway, Kamen Rider Ainz, or Nayuta, our female protagonist, becomes stronger when she accepts the lips. She puts it on her lips like she did in the past. She becomes more stronger, she becomes more beautiful, and she henshins. Yay! And that is the story of the beginning of Kamen Rider Ainz. As she runs towards the monsters and goes to throw down, but we don't get to see that. Because women can be tempted by temptation, and by sin, and by beauty standards, but they're not allowed to fight? What is the meaning of this? Okay. Oh well. Okay, cool. But it's not really... It's very confusing. I think that's just the whole point of this. I thought when I was watching the mini movie, it was like a hyper redo of her story, because she is a character from another thing. Like, this is the same character from a show called Girls Remix. And I thought this was like as I said before, a hyper redo of a story, a cool way to advertise Kamen Rider, but also Kamen Rider's first main female. Connects it to all the Girls Remixes maybe, which is kind of what they did, but in fact they didn't do that at all. They redid her backstory, so it's not the same. It's connected, but not connected. Just keep that in mind. The origin of this character is from the 4th Girls Remix movie, the apparent throwaway movies that no producer really seems to care about, as they are actually stopping the Girls Remix movies from now on. And also for those who don't know what the phrase Girls Remix is, it is the, fine, here's females henshining response to the female fans begging for some remnants of something, where we see our badass female heroes, henshin heroes, and more fight and meet others in awesome ways. But even as a female, I wasn't really interested in, or I didn't feel like I wanted to rush to watch it due to its throwaway feeling of, oh, this will satisfy them for now. And even now, with them cancelling them after introducing one main female show with Ainz, I falter further wanting to know anything about it, especially when they didn't even keep the original story for Ainz. They changed it. They changed the origins of Ainz for this to be more grungy, more passionate and aggressive. In Girls Remix, she's cutesy, she's lovable, she's fun. Again, in this, grungy, passionate, aggressive, because that's sexy. Sex sells. I mean, that's what the phrase comes from. Sex sells. That's why in so many commercials, there will be a sexy man in the car, or sexy man wearing the perfume, Or sexy woman walking through commercial and men look at her because she wants the attention on them, etc, etc. But I go back to my Toku brain. My Toku brain is turning here. So what you're saying is sin wins, desire okay, strength okay, and that it? I guess cool. Get your lip monster on Kate's website, apparently. It's the 103 brand, it's Hidden Flame, limited quantity, re-release, there's high color payoff, it's long lasting, and it's moisturizing. Go to the website now to get it yourself. Cool. Is that the end of this? Is that it? Did we do this whole video to talk about a female henshining? And this is all it is? What the fuck? Talk about that whiplash, guys. Oh my god. It's whiplash if you think about the actual quality of that mini movie and the quality we get in some Kamen Riders. What's with the green screen, man? Wait, why can men henshin with belts, but women have to henshin with a lipstick? What? Why are they assuming that every woman wants makeup? Because typical, it's a woman and she has makeup as part of her thing. Yeah, sex wins, I guess, guys. Cool. Cool. Toku's for everyone. Shut the fuck up.
Nothing will